The biggest thing that I'll say, the one gem, is he told me to look at all the things that I do and then play them out at the maximum extreme. So for instance, we do a lot of the same stuff. Have a brand, do coaching, have a personal brand, all of these things. So he was like, who's the best at all of these things? Which one of those lives do you want? Because he was like, you plan on being the best, right? And I was like, yeah, of course. And then I looked and I was like, I really do want to have a big personal brand. So I was able to look at what does my life look at the extreme maximum, and then eliminate what I'm doing now based on where I know I want to go. So I was able to say, oh, I know I want to be this and I don't want to be that. Well, then I shouldn't be doing this or that right now because that's not where I want to go anyways. And it allowed me to get extremely focused on what I was doing.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Y'all know I gotta stop in before we get started with this podcast, all right? Y'all about to watch my boy Justin P and Nicholas Clark have a podcast, sit down and drop gems. But before we actually get into that video, I want to leave y'all with some gems, all right? I don't know how many times we have to say this, but simple scales, complex fails, all right? I want you to work on making your brand simple. All right, focus on finding that winning concept, focus on selling that 1 to 2 designs max, all right? You're gonna be able to gather an audience while doing that, because a lot of times what happens is we start our brand and we have so many different designs, so many different avenues that we're going towards, and that doesn't truly allow us to identify what that winning product is. That winning product that you have is going to be able to scale you to $10,000, even $100,000 a month sometimes. So focus on keeping your brand simple within this next season that's coming up, and make sure you make sure you keep coming and watching these videos. All right, we appreciate y'all so much. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, run us up. If you haven't joined our university, we're giving you an all access pass, $7 for the next 7 days. Join our university. See y'all inside. Let's go check in with Justin P and Nicholas Clark.
Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Nicholas Clark, co-owner and designer of WRLDINVSN. I have a familiar face with us today. All right, I got my boy Justin P. All right, the king. At this point, the king of e-commerce. I got you. I'm stamping
My boy,
you. I got
appreciate you.
I really, if you could give us a quick background of yourself, just in case for people that are just watching this video for the first time, let them know who you are, let them know what you do.
So my name's Justin P. Started a brand called Sport Black Colleges, scaled it up in 3 years, and then sold my side of it. And then now I teach people how to start a brand like we do now.
Okay. Now look, I'm gonna ask you a question, dog. There's gonna be a hard hitter.
Sure.
Can you not gatekeep on this video?
Oh, no. Nah, no gatekeeping, no gatekeeping.
Man, look, put it like this. Everybody's watching this video, man. We did millions and millions of dollars in sales. Did Support Black College go over $10 million?
Yeah.
All right. We both have brands that's done over $10 million in lifetime sales. Probably over 15 million, huh?
Nah, not there yet.
Not there yet? All right. Over $10 million in sales. So right here, what we want to do is really just give you that exclusivity, inside look, like no cost at all. Like you able to watch this video and get knowledge from people who together then did over $20 million in sales. Brand owners that's ready to acquire their first 100 customers and make over $1,000 every single month, this is for you. We have created our Activate Your Vision University. We have been working on this for the last 4 months. And inside of this university, it has every system that we have created and are currently using to continuously scale our brand, WRLDINVSN, right now. Yes, you're gonna get the Facebook ads. Yes, you're gonna get the email and text message marketing play. But ultimately, I want you to join our network of brand owners for only $7 for 7 days. Now, at the end of these 7 days, let me go ahead on and break the news to you. We will not charge your card like other most subscription-based programs, all right? We will allow you to experience and enjoy these 7 days without having you thinking on the 8th day, oh, I'm about to get charged. No, this is not that. We want to see if you are a good fit for the network, and we also want to see if we are a good fit for you to help you scale and help you grow to, like I said, acquiring your first 100 customers and making over $1,000 every single month. Click the link somewhere on the screen, get access for only $7. Every brand owner, every clothing brand, we can help you scale. Let's get it. So just my first question, bro, like whenever you at that 10K, a month level,
Right, yeah.
like what is the certain things, like if you could give us 1, 2, or 3 things, what do I need to be focused on to actually get to making $100,000 a month?
Yeah.
Because I feel like whenever we made that jump from 10,000 a month. It wasn't like, oh, this month we did 10,000, next month we did 12,000, next month we did.
Right.
No, we went from 10 to 30 to 50, 50 to 100.
Facts.
So talk about like, what would you know, what kind of advice would you give people if they add 10,000 to get to that 100K a month?
Same thing happened to me, bro. When we first came in, first month we did 30K. Next month we did 60. And then after that, it was no looking back from 100K months.
Yeah.
So what I feel like it really was finding where the underpriced attention was at that time and then going all in on one thing. So at that time, it was shout out pages. So we ran.
You dropping the gems now.
Right, we ran the Shade Room, 7,500, made 30K. And then we was like, oh yeah, we're going to just keep running that. But as of right now, that might not work. So you got to identify where the underpriced attention is and make good content organically first. Don't start running paid ads to something that you don't know works already. So get good at organic content first, then put money behind that organic content and then scale that. But you got to find where the underpriced attention is. Right now, I think it's on TikTok, honestly.
It's crazy because there's a lot of people that, you know, that's beginning entrepreneurs or even been having a brand for 3 or 4 years, but they never even spent money on promotion.
Crazy.
Which is crazy. Like, what do you have to say to people that's, like, really, I would call it, they scared to invest in their brand? Like, what would you say to the people that's not spending money on advertising?
You don't, like, the way I look at it is that, so I remember seeing this post, and this person was like, oh, I made $1 million in my business. No ads, no mentor, no this, no that. And I was like, well, congrats. You didn't maximize because you didn't. Mentorship will get you there faster. Ads will get you there faster as well. So when I look at it like that, you think it's a risk because you don't know. But if you knew how to do it, it wouldn't be as big as a risk. But most of the time when I'm looking at what are my monthly projections for the business, I'm like, I'm going to spend at least 20%, 20 to 30% of what I want to make in ads. So if I have a goal of doing $1 million a month, then I'm probably thinking 200K, 300K a month in ads alone to get that result.
I tell them all the time, 20 to 30%, especially when you first starting out. Like where we at this point, we can start driving it under 20%
Right.
because we have so much data. We have so many people that already seen the brand,
Right.
but we got skin in the game.
Yep.
Like we actually been doing it for a minute now.
Brand
we didn't spend
recognition.
over $1 million on ads.
Right.
All right, now here we go. I need you to give me some gems now, all right? So you did $1 million month, right? Confirm that. I don't want.
Confirm.
Did $1 million
Yeah,
month?
confirm.
Confirm. Y'all heard that,
Right.
huh? Confirm. All right, bro. Our biggest month was 850,000.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we didn't hit $1 million month yet. Help me get to $1 million. What should I do? Come on, give me this. I need it. I need it.
All right. So for y'all, I think it's just gonna be, and bro, it's so interesting because it's the same thing when you first getting started to when you bigger. It's just focus, bro. It's just focus. So I don't know what y'all got going on, but if I'm in y'all's position, I'm looking at all of our acquisition channels and then seeing which one is bringing us the best return. And then I'm literally doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on that specifically. Because that's all we really did, bro. I saw Facebook, Instagram was crushing it for us. And I'm like, all right, for a time period, I'm not going to focus on anything except for this. I'm not going to do anything new. So I go, Alex says that all the time. I do more, better, new. It's like, so, all right, if I'm running ads, can I do more? Okay, cool, I can. Well, then at some point, it'll break. Okay, cool, so can I do it better now? Can I make better ads? Can I do it even better than I did? All right, and then now I'm doing it the best I can, then I'll do something new. So I look at all the acquisition channels like that too. So I'm assuming y'all are probably like decently diversified on acquisition channels. I just streamline one
And go all in.
and go all in on it.
80%. 80%.
Yeah,
Test out
exactly.
with the other remaining.
But this is the thing though. This is what sucks, genuinely, because I can say that to you. It sounds absolutely amazing. You're gonna lose revenue first. It's a J curve, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So you're gonna be here 850. You're gonna drop down to 6, and then you're gonna go up to 1 million, 1.5.
Bro, I be seeing that, and I be like, even me being in the game for so long, I be just trying to be patient through it because I see when I make changes, I don't get the exact results that I'm looking for right then and there.
Exactly.
But over time, it really start to catch that momentum and catch that fire.
100%.
And you just got to be consistent with that. So
100%.
that's crazy that you're saying that because that's true. And everybody that's watching this video is like just because you started running ads today, not gonna mean you about to flip your business tomorrow.
Right. 100%.
Like run it for the next 30 days, the next 60 days, the next 90 days,
Yeah.
even for the whole year.
Right.
Just something.
It's a hypothesis, bro. Hey, I think that if I do this, then that will happen. You got to give it time to happen. And then also for y'all too, y'all are at a position where if you go from, I don't know what y'all conversion rate is, you go from 1% to 2%, 2% to 4%, you double the business.
Bro.
I'd be doing whatever I can with the least amount of work and the least amount of capital to go to it, I just make a list. What's the easiest thing that I can do that's going to use the least amount of my team's effort with the least amount of money that can have the biggest impact on the business? Line them up 1 through 10 and then tell the team, we're not doing anything besides this. Everyone's attention is on 1 right now. And then once we unlock that, we go to 2, 3, 4, 5. Because typically the teams are just so diversified in their own personal focus that they're not looking at what the company needs to do. Because you have a constraint probably somewhere in the business. And that means that your attention should be going only to the main constraint. Because once you release that, then unlimited money comes from it. So if everybody doesn't know the constraint and not everyone's focused on it, then it makes no sense.
You going in right now. You go. Can I hear you for about 2 more questions?
We good.
We good?
Yeah,
We good?
we good.
All right. For my beginning people, all right.
Yeah.
We talking some big stuff right now.
Right.
For my beginning people, I tell them this all the time. I need you to back me up, dog. I say, get that one winning concept, that one winning product, that one winning design, and just keep pushing it. But the first drawback that I get, the pushback that I get is, how do I promote the same design? Like you had this one logo that went crazy for the whole year.
Right.
So if I was, just starting because I'm tired of telling them.
Right.
I'm tired of telling them. All right. So what would you do if you had, to start over? You got that one product, you got that one design. How can I maximize and still keep it creative throughout the whole entire year?
That's a good question, bro. So, and then I'm going to back you up. This is what I tell students whenever they bring that to me. I say, hey, do y'all know about this brand? It's called AG1. They sell athletic greens. And then usually they're like, no. So then I go to their website, I pull up SimilarWeb, and then I look at how much traffic the site's getting like 2 million visitors a month. And then I go click on their products and see how many there are. They sell one product, just athletic greens, that's it. And they're doing 5-10 million a month. And I'm like, that is a limiting belief that you cannot get one product to 5 million a month, 10 million a month. It's just not true. So you got to take it to the extreme sometime to break the belief so that they actually understand. So that's how I be usually handling that objection, bro.
Hey, we live right now if you're watching this. So if you're hearing the music in the background, these mics should still do pretty well. They're going to block out the sound. Right? You know what's crazy that you're saying that? Because I be looking at this brand called True Classic. You ever seen them?
Yeah, seen them.
Bro, they make millions of dollars off just plain shirts.
Yeah.
But it's because they're so they know their audience. Right? They have a video on their website where they show the way that they shirt fit, and then they have this how all the other brands shirt fit. And they know that the people that's coming to them is looking for that fitted look.
Right.
They want that look that's gonna make them look good, make them look fit, and not make them look all slouchy.
Yeah.
And everybody don't want to wear the boxy cut.
Right.
We fly. We the fly guys.
Yeah.
Everybody want, they don't want to wear the boxy stuff. You get what I mean? But man, that's crazy that you're saying that. The other thing I want to ask you is, you talk about Alex Hormozy a lot.
Right.
I heard you talk about, Alex Hormozy, the information that he shared with you.
Oh, man.
All right. So 2 things I'm going to ask you. First thing is, how much did you invest to be coached or mentored by Alex?
Yeah.
And then give me one thing. I need you to give me one thing that you spent all this money on that you could give to us. Can you do that?
I can do that. I don't know. You might have to send me a little 3,500, a little 10% or something. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm about to invest for y'all. All right.
All right.
Talk to me.
So I invested $35,000 to spend 8 hours with them. It was crazy. The biggest thing that I say, the one gem, is he told me to look at all the things that I do and then play them out at the maximum extreme. So, for instance, we do a lot of the same stuff. Have a brand, consult, do coaching, have a personal brand, all of these things. So he was like, who's the best at all of these things? And I was like, well, for personal brand, probably like Mr. Beast, Alex, whatever. And then for an actual brand, Nike, Gymshark, whatever. And then for consulting, coaching, maybe Russell Brunson, like McKinsey, these big coaching companies. And then he was like, which one of those lies do you want? Because he was like, you plan on being the best, right? And I was like, yeah, of course. And then I looked and I was like, well, I don't necessarily want to be like Russell Brunson or Tony Robbins. I've done the brand stuff. I love it, like cool. But I really do want to have a big personal brand. So I was able to look at what does my life look at the extreme maximum, and then eliminate what I'm doing now based on where I know I want to go. So I was able to say, oh, I know I want to be this and I don't want to be that. Well, then I shouldn't be doing this or that right now because that's not where I want to go anyways. And it allowed me to get extremely focused on what I was doing.
Bro, that's crazy. And that allows you to, I ain't going to say speed up the process, but skip the mistakes.
100%.
Because you really just, you really going on a detour.
Yeah.
Instead of just going Direct.
Yeah.
Other words, cut all the bullshit out
100%.
and get straight to exactly what you want to do. Start now, because at the end of the day, it's still going to be time put in that equals the result that you're trying to get. So if you start right now, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get to your destination faster than starting 2 or 3 years down the line.
And then we keep going on these side quests. That's what the new people do. This for the audience. You trying out this. Nick tell you to do something. It don't work for 6 months. You trying something, a whole new business. But it would be very unlikely for you to not be in a position like Nick or myself. We've been doing the same thing for 10, 12, 13 years with no distractions. So that's the secret.
Hey, man. Hey, before we leave out here, I gotta do the your famous pose on the gram. Hey, man, appreciate you, dog. Like, real talk. Thank you, dog. Like, just, for however long I've just been even knowing you. It's crazy, just, social media, growing brands. It's crazy how we could just, meet, connect, and be able to have this relationship. So I appreciate you for hopping on the podcast and furthering out this relationship, dog. Thank you. Anything you want, let the viewers know before we go.
Hey, listen to Nick. If he telling you that's your students, or what, listen to the man. He know what he's talking about, bro.
Hey, listen to this guy also, all right? And get all those free manufacturers that my guy have on Instagram. Thank you, dog. Shout out to y'all. Hey, I'm Nicholas Clark, co-owner and designer of WRLDINVSN. I'm with Justin, and we out.